Hey, what's going on, guys? If you're new to my channel, I'm Chanel Marche. And so today I'm going to be talking about how I feel a lot of us as saints, sometimes we get so dependent upon these messengers and these vessels that are being used of God. And we get so dependent upon hearing God through these people that we're neglecting our own personal relationship that we need to build with our Heavenly Father and with Christ Jesus and the Holy Spirit. It's like you're codependent. It's codependency upon these messages or messengers and these vessels and servants that are being used. And that we're sometimes replacing that before God. Well, when you come here, I'm going to redirect you. I'm going to always redirect you back to Christ and back to God so that you can learn how, because see, here you're going to learn how to build your own personal, intimate relationship with God so you can know Him for yourself and so that you can hear Him speak, because He speaks a lot. He loves to speak, but we have to build a relationship with Him to know Him. And that way you won't be codependent or dependent solely on hearing from God through these servants, vessels, and messengers. And I think a lot of times these people who are in a position, they're feeding off of that. And they kind of love that. That y'all feel like y'all cannot function without hearing from God through me. No, not here. Don't follow me. Follow God. Follow Christ. I'm just a servant who is always going to redirect you back to the kingdom of God and how to build your own personal relationship with God so you can hear Him speak and hear Him talk yourself, because He will. So we have to learn how to build our own intimate, close, personal relationships with Him, our own personal relationship with Him. Because when we know Him, we'll know whether or not we're hearing His voice through people or not. Okay? Don't follow or get dependent upon people. We're just vessels. Follow God. Do not follow me. Follow God. Follow Christ. Follow the kingdom of heaven. You can listen, but do not follow me. Follow Christ. He is the one. I'm going to always redirect the glory and the honor and praise back to Him. And you follow Him, because I really want you guys to know God in a personal way. And when you come here, that's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. And I don't want you guys to be dependent upon these people. And then you neglect a relationship with God yourself. Okay? Because He loves you. He wants to speak to you. He wants to share things with you. He wants to tell you intimate things. But y'all feel like y'all can't function unless you hear so-and-so, so-and-so. Ooh, have a word. Yes, yes. People, we're going to have to go that way or be that way with God. Just like when you go after your man of choice and you invest all this time into getting to know him, his likes, his dislikes, all of his ways and all of that, be that same way with God. It's the same way you have to pursue God. You have to build a relationship with God. You have to go after Him with all of your heart. Just like you men, you pursue a woman of interest, your interest. You have to go after God the same way, in the same manner. You have to build a relationship with Him. To know Him, you have to learn Him. And that, it does take time, but the more you spend time with Him, the deeper and intimate your relationship will get, and you'll begin to hear him. You'll begin to sense things in the spirit or in the spiritual realm. He'll show you things. He'll open up things to you. So when you come here, I'm going to strengthen you spiritually and redirect your attention back to the Father and his Son, Jesus Christ. So I want to leave a scripture that can help you start. And I read this to this day. I read this every single day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't read it. I read it every single day. And to me, it's very helpful. Even though I've read it so many times, it's very helpful. So I'm going to this is the King James Version. You can read any type of version you want, but this is John 15, where it talks about the true vine. And so I'm just going to read it, and may this bless you. But if you read this every day, I promise your relationship will begin to unfold and you can build from there. Okay? So I'm starting at verse 1 all the way to verse 27. Okay. And this is Jesus speaking. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my disciples. As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love. If ye keep my commandments, see that? If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends. For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you, that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. These things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love its own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now they have no cloak for their sin. He that hateth me hateth my Father also. If I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not had sin. But now have they both seen and hated. both me and my Father. But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law, they hated me without a cause. But when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceedeth from the Father, he shall testify of me. And ye also shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning. If you read that every single day, and hide it in your heart, you will begin to see things grow. And we have to understand that when we truly belong to God, we're going to partake in persecution like he experienced persecution. We are going to be hated just like he was hated. We're not going to be liked by everybody, but that is okay because our master overcame the world. I feel like a lot of times we get spoiled and we get upset when people come against us or persecute us. Who are we? We're not greater than our master. If they did it unto him, surely they're going to do it unto us. So we just have to carry our cross and not let the world hating us, just like it hated our master, deter us from truth and who we really are in our positions in Christ Jesus. If you are accepted of the world and liked of the world and everyone loves you and like you, something is not right. You truly don't belong to God because we are separated. He says, be ye separated or separate from the world. We're not going to look like the world. We're not going to talk like the world. We're not going to act like the world. We're not going to try to rub shoulders with the world. We're not supposed to. We can't even tell each other apart nowadays because people are trying to blend in, fit in, to get along. Little of this, little of that. We're compromising. We're lukewarm. And God don't want this to be so. Either you're hot or cold. We're not supposed to be like the world. I don't want to be like the world. I want more and more and more of my Father and his Spirit in me. That when people see me, they know that this child belongs to God. And this is where I want you guys to get to this point as well. Do not be dependent upon nobody else, but be connected and stay connected to the vine and in the vine. Stay in the vine. Because that is how you're going to be strengthened. And that is how everything, all your cares of the world and everything that matters and this fleshly stuff, it dies every single day when you abide in that vine. Okay? May this bless you guys. May it keep you. May it strengthen you. I pray that all is well with everyone. I want you guys to have a personal, intimate relationship with God and know him for yourself because he is good. He will keep you. He will protect you. He will lead you. He will speak to you. He will guide you. He will show you things, but you're going to have to build that relationship with him. Okay? Until the next time, you guys be blessed and take it easy. And I love you and praying for you. Ciao.